got an awesome lesson for you today, all by request. Today we are checking out how to play Pluto Projector by Rex Orange County. This is a super awesome kind of somber piece with a lot of awesome chords and some finger picking. So I don't want to take too much time because there's a lot of intricacies in this. So let's zoom in on the fretboard and break it right on down. Alright, so let's talk about the chord structure here before we get into all the intricacies of the line. So we're going to start with a C major chord, C major bar chord. Finger-wise, we're going to have 8, 10, 10, 9, 8, 8. Then we're going to have an E minor 7 chord shape. And that is going to be nothing on the low string. We're going to have 7, 9, 7, 8, 7. We're going to move this up a half step and get F major 7. And that chord shape is going to be 8, 10, 9, 10, 8. And then we're going to keep these 3 fingers planted here and move this finger up 1 half step. And now we have F sharp minor 7 flat 5. So. And then we're going to have G7. We're going to end up having a sus there. We'll just move this up a half step with our pinky. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And then we're going to have an F major 9 chord. So this finger wise, we're going to have 8, 7, 9, and then 8. And then what we're going to do is it's going to be an F minor 7 major 9 with a major 7 in it as well. All basically we have to do is we just have to take our first finger and move it back a half step. And that is such a cool chord. Such a cool transition. So you'd have this. Now let's talk about the intro picking, because there's like a distinct intro picking section and then there's like the verse picking section, and then there's some of these interlude chords too. So anyway, basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be pinching 6 and 4 on the C chord and then going 5. So I'm going to go 5 to 6. So 6 and 4, then 5 and 6. Minor chord, same picking pattern, everything just moved down a set of strings. So now we'll have 5 and 3, and then 4 and 5. Then F major 7, then F sharp minor 7 flat 5, and then G7. Now we have to move our finger over because we have to get that. We have to suss this out. So basically what I'm moving is I'm moving this up to the 13th fret. Now the interesting thing about this is every single version I've listened to up to this point, the picking pattern has always been different. So I'm just trying to take everything and kind of binding it all together. Now the majority of the time in the original recording on the studio album, this is the picking pattern, but when you listen to the live versions, it's a little bit different. So just keep that in mind, it varies a little bit. So anyway, here we go again. From the top of the intro. And then we're going to have F minor 7, or E minor 7, excuse me. Then F major 7. Then F minor 7 flat 5. Then G7. We have F major 7, or F major 9. Mouthful of chords. Then F major 9 minor, F minor major 7. With an added 9. Mouthful of chords. But then when the verses actually pick up, the picking pattern is going to change a little bit. And we're going to have this instead. So I'm going to pick 6 and 2, and then I'm going to walk up the strings and go 3, 4. So 6 and 2, and then 3 and 2, or 3 and 4. That's going to take care of all the verse bits. Just that over and over again, cycle all over again. Now, after you do that, when you hit the verses, you're going to go back to the F major 7. You have this line. let's talk about that. So this is kind of what I would consider like the interlude part of the song. So after you do that G7 part, the G7 sus4, you're going to go back to F major 7, then you're going to do a E fully diminished 7 chord. Talk about this fingering here in a minute. And then you have a D minor 7 chord to a D7 chord, then to a G minor 7 chord, to a G minor 7 flat 5, then back to your F major 7 again. So I know there's a lot of intricacies in this, so just keep this all kind of in your head and in mind. So that E fully diminished 7 chord is going to look like this. We're going to have 7, 8, 6, 7, or 8 again. So 7, 8, 6, 8. Nothing on the outer strings. And then to a D minor 7 chord, to a D7 chord, then to G minor 7 all the way up here. So like our E minor 7 chord shape all the way up here in 10th position. And then G minor 7 flat 5, just moved up from the F sharp minor 7 flat 5, same shape. And then back to here. So here, let me just take it from what I would consider to be the verses, just so you get this all in your ear. E minor 7, F major 7, F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Now, after we do this, we go back to our G7, sus it, then back to F major 7 this time, and then E fully diminished 7, then D minor 7, then D7, then G minor 7, G minor 7 flat 5, and then back to F major 7. So again, there's lots of little parts here. So remember, just your intro is C, E minor 7, F major 7, F minor 7 flat 5, G7. And then when you get to the verse parts, then you're going to have your towards the interlude, you're going to have this part where you're going to have, now we're going to be all the way up here, we're going to have a B flat major 7 chord. And this is the same kind of idea, but now it's just going to be moved up a key. So I'm going to go B flat major 7 to F, or to A fully diminished 7. So B flat major 7 to A fully diminished 7 to C minor 7. Now this is pretty high up here on the neck. If you want to take it down an octave, you can, but this is what he's doing all the way up here. C minor 7 to D7 to B minor 7 flat 5 back to B flat major 7. So there's a lot of chord changes here. This almost kind of reminds me of like a jazz standard. Alright, so let's just talk about this. I'm going to break this down real slow again. I'll talk all the parts. So here's our intro parts. E minor 7, F major 7, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, G7, G sus, G7, F major 9, F minor 7 minor, F minor, whatever, F minor 7, major 7, 9. And then that's going to happen again. And then when your verses come in, picking pattern changes, right? Then you're going to have, here's our new section. G minor 7 flat 5 to F major 7. So remember that. And then it's going to change up in key in the interlude, and you're going to have B flat major 7 to A fully diminished 7 to C minor 7 to C7 B flat minor 7 flat, back to B major, B flat major 7. So again, you can totally take this down here, and you go. So there's a lot of different little intricacies, so let me just play it straight through, and I won't talk, I'll just call out the parts and play it straight through. So here's our intro. Verses. New part. That'll happen again, that'll recycle over and over again for all the verses, and then you're going to have the chorus bits in the interlude. So there's a lot of parts again, so just remember, kind of think of just remembering the chord structure. Up next part in the interlude. It's a lot. But I think if you just listen to the recording and just work on one little section at a time and then start to piece it all together, then you'll have the whole song. And what I would understand too is I would almost just take each little section and, like, when you're listening to, like, playing it along on YouTube, just slowly listen to each section and then pause it and almost just do like looping. Right, that was the lesson. I hope you really liked it. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and if this is the first time that you've ever come across one of my channels, I want to personally welcome you to the Hatt Clan family. We've got an awesome little community coming over here, building up, trying to get this channel to blow up as much as I can and help you guys to learn all the songs that you want to learn. So I will see you all in the next video, and take care.